What's going on, TWP fam? Welcome to Trading with Purpose. Today, we're going to try something new. It's Sunday, February 23rd. How's everybody's 2025 going? It's pretty hectic, to say the least. But if we still breathing, we still pushing. So we still have purpose. So I want to start doing like Sunday chart markups, not only to get my videos out, but like to also help me help others and really just branch out and show people it's possible to trade with a little bit and trade with a lot. So like on Sundays, we're going to be trading on a demo account. Not really trading as much as really just looking at the chart markup for Monday. And I do trade with the OTC. I use the platform Pocket Option. And even though OTC definitely be playing games with the manipulation on where it should go, I still believe that it solidifies chart structure, market structure. So yeah, I don't really have like a background to talk to you guys with. So at the moment, I'm just gonna have like my little logo, background photo, and then we're gonna flip to the market. So yeah, let's get into it. So today I'm gonna show you the one stock or maybe two stocks I'm looking at. These are the main stocks that I usually trade in on my live account. And what you see on your demo account is definitely what you see on your live account. It's the same exact thing. Only one's your money, one isn't. What else? If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I mean, this whole purpose of this channel is to just teach and educate and just document my journey to becoming a full-time day trader. And I will say it has not been easy. It's been a tad bit rough. When I first started in January, wanting to pursue a full-time, day trading career, I thought I knew everything. So I invested $150 already. It was $50 increments, so 3 times I put $50 into the account, and I let my anxiety and intrusive thoughts get the best of me. So definitely don't want that. And I actually started reading a self-discipline book for anxious minds, because I would say I have a tad bit of anxiety, and that's fine. Everybody has anxiety. The whole purpose is to not let the anxiety control your life, but you control the anxiety and the levels of it, and you can push further to better things in your life. So yeah, needless to say, we're in February now, and as of right now, my account has $26 in it, and that's fine. It started at $5 on Monday of last week, and I'm at $26, and we're starting a new week. I've been trying to trade $5 increments, so like I want to gain $5, but I'm willing to risk $10 to get to the $5 profit. Eventually that'll make sense because I'll start posting videos of me doing that. I had in the beginning so many different indicators that after a while it was just cluttering the chart, and I wasn't really trading the structure of the chart. I was trading based off of the indicators and what the indicators told me, and at that point I was just guessing. So now that I've had time to breathe, take a step back, and realize that I'm not going to become a full-time day trader and become a profitable trader overnight, I realized that if you take it bit by bit and actually zoom out, you can actually see the bigger picture. So let me just show you the two indicators that I've been using for like the past week that actually help me to understand the market. So this is my demo account. When you go on to pocketoption.com, it automatically starts you with the $50,000 demo account. You can see that my demo account is now $216,000, and and counting. I do have a strategy. It's called the $5 train. However, on my live account, because I only had $5, I didn't want to risk the $5 that I had, so I was trading just dollars, and that's how I got to the $26. Slow and steady wins the race. However, I am pushing towards using my $5 trading strategy on my live account eventually. I told myself when I get that $5 to $100, then, it gives me more than enough chances to attempt my $5 trading strategy. And simply, what is my $5 trading strategy? You would start with $5, right? So in your amount, you would start with $5, right? This only really works at 92% payout. $5 would turn into $9.60. You would take that $9, trade that next, and that's what starts the train. So at this point, you're really only risking the $5 that you put in this entire time. Once you get up to like the 9th trade, I believe that gets you $1,500. And if you lose it, you literally only lose the $5 that you put in. So it's a pretty cool strategy. I've seen it work numerous times because, well, I created it and it shows on my demo account. So the results are resulting. Let's look into some charts and let me just show you some examples. All right, so the two indicators that I've been using for the last week is the ADX and the super trend. So far, what I've learned from the super trend tells you which trend is strongest. So when it's a buy, it's a green line underneath the trend. When it's a sell, it's a red line above the trend. Usually what ends up happening is when the market is going to reverse, the super trend line becomes a steady flat line. Whereas if it's like momentum is high and volatility is high, then you start getting the little squiggles in the super trend. The ADX, however, I really like the ADX because the ADX will tell you where the trend is heading, so like the orange line is basically like a moving average. Moving average basically tells you how long it's been in that trend and how great the trend is. So the higher the orange line, the better your profit gains when you trade. The blue line is your favorite line. The blue line is basically telling you where it's actually going. So if the blue is above the yellow, most likely it's going to be an uptrend, right? So I'm going to try to make a screenshot here and we're going to go into it. So the blue line is going to tell you where your market is going. So if the blue line is above the yellow line, right? You can see down here, blue line is above the yellow line. How can we verify that it's actually telling us that it's going to be an uptrend? Well, if you match it, the blue line crossed the yellow, you see it was a down, slight pullback, and then it skyrocketed, and it was a solid trend. See how high the moving average is? As of right now, we're consolidating. Consolidation basically means the market is moving, but it's not really much volume in the markets. Like, it's Sunday, nobody should really be in the markets right now. And if this were a real, stock, and it wasn't over the counter, OTC, it probably most likely wouldn't even be open on Sunday. But this is why this is the perfect place to be on Sunday to, mark up your charts and just see what direction the market is going to go in. So as of right now, I put some support and resistance lines in. So this top line would be my resist. This would be my support. And at one point, this was my resistance. And this is my low support. So if you've never traded before, you've never been in the market, you don't know what candlesticks are, this is already going to be confusing for you. I wanted to be able to teach from the very, very beginning. However, we all learn differently, and that's fine. That's completely fine. You just got to find what works for you and find the videos that work for you. One of the videos that I uploaded, I actually put some links to the people that I learned from, like candlesticks, patterns, and everything. The type of candle, because everything is a message to you. So everything has a purpose. That's why we're trading with purpose. So yeah, if we clear all this out, right? As of right now, it wouldn't be wise to trade. I feel like the market is trying to come back to this support line, and then it may either skyrocket or it might break through. I'm not exactly sure. That's where patience comes in. It broke through this before. It may do it again. This steady line on the super trend tells me that it may actually skyrocket, because if we know what we know about candlesticks, it kind of looks like it's trying to create a double bottom. This would be a double bottom, where if it touches right here, chances are this is a serious support line, and the buyers are like really going to push through. That would mean that the blue line will go above the yellow line, and we would just have to see how strong the buyers are in for the market. And yeah, I think the biggest thing when it comes to trading is please don't overthink it. Like, I am such an overthinker. That was the main reason that I even got the self-discipline book for anxious minds. I was overthinking and everything, and I was not allowing myself to just think plain and simple. The market goes up, it goes down, it goes side to side sometimes, and side to side basically means consolidation. So whenever you see this, just remember, it's really not that much volume in it. Whereas the best time to trade is when you see the high, like the high separation. Some other key things that I learned is that if the blue line or the yellow line is above the orange line, it could be a little bit risky, because that means it's a little bit too fast of a volume, and it may have a serious pullback. So definitely want to be on the lookout for that. Don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to come up here and just push through and realize that it says it even in my book that every step, no matter how small, is still progress. And so, I told myself I wanted to document my journey to becoming a day trader, and this is exactly how I'm supposed to do it. I am where I am. I'm where I'm supposed to be, and yeah. Hopefully this all made sense to you guys. If it didn't, eventually I'm gonna get better with time. And yeah, thanks for watching.